Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here and welcome back to part 2 of chapter 5 of the Dalaran Heist. Don't know what's going on? Be sure to check out part 1 first, the link to which is in the description. For those that are following on from that, we were just able to beat Tala. Let's hope that Vasina can get an awesome treasure as a reward. After, of course, we get another treasure. Ooh, your death rattles trigger twice. Now that is really tempting because I have quite a few death rattles. I have Cairn Bloodhoof, I have the Undertaker, I have the death rattle that I can give with the Corpse Raiser, I also have Spirit Echoes. That is even more useful than Resourcefulness. Resourcefulness is really good, but this is really good as well. We're going for it. We want more death rattles. What do we have here? Unstable Evolution, another Spirit Echo, and Lotus Illusionist. Now that is tempting, but we are going to get very spell heavy if we pick this bucket. We have a Lightning Bolt, Lightning Storm, and Rune Spear. Now that might actually be handy. Well, Lightning Bolt's going to be useful, but Lightning Storm is good. We're going to go with this one, mainly because we don't really have enough overload to make this work. And I said that we were going to go spell heavy if we pick this one, and this one has spells, but it also has the Rune Spear.
Are you going to the inn? Pick me up a coffee, black, like my heart.
Oh-ho! We have the Bartendertron. Sometimes you want to go where everyone knows your deck, and the bartender is a mech. We have a rare friendly encounter here. And I'm glad I've been able to show this off now. The Greased Axle.
Welcome, grace not found.
What's special about the Bartendertron? You can see here that every single choice here is a mech. Mechs that do not necessarily have to be tied to the class that you're playing as. I could get warrior mechs here, or paladin mechs, or all kinds of other things. Now, as for what I want to do here, I could take all of these. I don't want all of these though, and I don't want to buff any of these. I'm going to brood.
Oh, buck up, partner.
I'll try Bartendertron. It's just this is going to be a really difficult chapter indeed. Ooh, ooh, oh ho ho. Not necessarily happy to see you, but the rest of them. A 6/6 Swamp Queen Hagatha, a 5/5 Mistcaller, Kel'Thuzad, and okay, Finley's not that great, but the rest of them are just really good. I want all of them.
Round the motor oil coming up.
I don't think they drink motor oil, but they still agreed to join me. And I want you in my opening hand. Every time.
Always good to have a companion by your side.
That it is.
Acceptable.
I normally serve mechanical types here, but I always welcome new business.
Hopefully I'll see you again soon.
Come on back now, you hear?
I hope to do so.
Ah, Dalaran's archivist, keeping alive the memories of the dead.
Archivist Oshi. Those who forget history are doomed to resummon it. Summon a random friendly minion that died this turn for 2 mana. I have not encountered you so late in a chapter before, and I'm a little bit concerned. Hopefully, my deck will be sufficient to take you on.
Vasina versus Oshi!
You do start with 1 more mana than me.
Let us resolve this quickly.
Intruders? Here? That's a first.
We'll get rid of that high-cost minion. Ooh, we have a really good first few turns. And you're gonna be that little bit slower, and that is what I'm really happy to see. That Totem of the Dead. Oh ho! That's really good. This is all really good.
I do not have time to waste.
I've heard that one before.
That you have, but have you heard your defeat before?
In the Heart's name.
Ooh, you actually have a play. That's not surprising, you are a little bit ahead of me in mana, completely negating that glyph of warding. Sort of. I want to play this. And do this. And hope you don't press that button. That's fine. I can deal with that. That's not great, though. I'll play this.
Job done.
See what you do. Ooh, the Mist Caller is very nice to see. Very nice to see indeed. And I'll just play this just to have a minion.
What is real?
You cannot summon a copy of a minion that's not there. Ooh, I could Windspeaker here.
Feel the power.
I'm actually going to. Hit for 3. Destroy that minion. I want your pool of minions to be full of things that aren't that great.
What is real?
That was a little unfortunate, but we can deal with that. I want to... Lightning Storm's pretty good here. Lightning Storm's very good here. So's this. That's really good. Okay, what I'm gonna do...
Why does this all seem so familiar?
Probably because we've already done this. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to... trade here. Hit you in the face for 6. Then I am going to big bad... Oh, no, wrong order. I want to do this. And then big bad voodoo. That should do. Please don't silence it. That's alright, I can deal with that. That's fine too. The Undertaker is pretty decent. Lightning Storm's really good here though. But I don't have another play if I decide to play it. So you know what? I'm gonna Mistcaller.
You cannot stop the cloud here.
Every minion I have is now +1/+1. And I think I will trade there. Still gonna save that. Your turn. Holy Smite on the 5/2. Lightspawn. Oh dear.
The cycle continues.
That's a pretty good one for you to get. That might not have been a good idea though. Unfortunately, this is not a great minion. But I can change it. And I think I will. Let's see what I get.
Warriors, come
That's
out to
better.
play.
Let's Lightning Storm. That went pretty well. And I'm going to trade here and there. Not bad.
How many fingers do you see? Side effects? No. Trust me.
Flash heal. Oh dear. That makes this tougher. 6-drop and 7-drop. We want to evolve this one. And trade here. Here. Play this 6/7. Make this into an even stronger minion. Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
History will remember the tales of this one.
Oh, that's not fantastic, but I can fill the board. Alternatively, I could do something even more interesting. Let's do this. That minion is gone. Guess what, Oshi?
Soldiers of the cold.
I can bring back those that are gone as well.
A shame he was tainted by the dark.
And there's dialogue for that. Ooh. I think we've got this now. Oh, that I do. We are not playing you right now. We're playing this, though.
The Earth Mother, the eyes of the Earth Mother, the eyes of the Earth Mother.
I think that was a pretty good turn. Let's start clearing things away, shall we? That one's gone. This one's gone. That one's gone. Lots of damage. Welcome back, giant beast of destruction. I think we're doing pretty well here. Oh my, we are doing very well here. Let us, trade here. Ooh, that's a really good one. I don't think we need to play anything else. Marvelous. And your final play is an Onyx Bishop. Well played.
Well done.
I've heard that one before.
What about giant sandworm to the face? You've encountered a giant sandworm before? Curious. Victory is ours. And here's our loot. Big Shaman. Ooh, those are good. These are good because there are more death rattle mechanics there. These are also pretty good. Elemental Destruction might be very useful just as a big board clear, and we may need a big board clear, but we have the double death rattles effect, so we're going with it. It's old Toomber, everyone. His hunt for treasure consumed his life, and maybe yours too. Let's stop him from shuffling those old treasures into his deck. He's pretty good at drawing us cards as well. Hopefully we can outrace him.
Vecina versus Old Tumba.
Let us resolve this quickly.
Hey, you're interested in one of these treasure maps?
That I am! Can I have one? Can I have 20? I'm not likely to have any, am I? But at least you're a little bit slower, and I'm thankful for that.
I do not have time to waste.
Best be focusing on the fight and not your words.
Gotcha, old Toomba.
Wait, you can't just take them.
Oh, that I can! Just you watch me. Oh, hello, Patches. How are you? Do I want cards? I do want cards. I will loot hoarder here. Please don't sap me.
Did you bring some fish?
You didn't. And you are not trading. Okay. What do we have here? Ooh, the axe. That might be quite useful. First things first, we'll trade. Rune Spear, Lich King. If I Stormforged Axe here, I don't get to play Spirit Singer Umbra, so I'm going to play the Knife Juggler. It's probably going to die, but it needs to go out there. Oh dear. Oh dear. This could end poorly. Fortunately, you did not rush with this minion, so I get to play my 4 mana 5/6. Please don't sap it. You're probably gonna sap it, aren't you?
Elise! Thought you was out in the desert still.
Well, she's not. She's here. Trading, eh? I wonder why you're doing that. Now, we could attack this and then evolve the minion, and I'm actually tempted to do that, but I think what I'll do is I will axe, get rid of the totem, then hit the face, and then evolve just so that there's a chance that Elise will not kill the minion that's created in the evolution. Ooh, that's not a bad one, 7/4.
Desperate seas I roam.
Oh. Ah well, what can you do? We have 5 mana. That's pretty good. It's very good, in fact. These are 2 drops. We want to make them better. That's a little bit better. I'm gonna save the charge of the axe. And there's your salty dog. You could do quite well here. Oh. Fortunately, you only shuffle one random treasure into your deck. In Heroic, that is a lot more than one. Oh, it's a lot more than one. I want to... Trading here is just going to get me into some... Trading here is what I want to do. I want to do this, and this. And unfortunately, I have to hit Elise with the axe. But that's fine, because the board is clear. Oh dear. That's an assassin's blade. And that's a portable forge. You could be in some bother if you get that portable forge and use it. Hello, Finley. Right now, I just want to play Cairn and hope it's not sapped away. Oh dear! There's a lot of oh dear happening here because that is a lot of damage, and your trading is a little bit peculiar there. Oh! Corpse Brazier. Oh, I'm glad to see you. I'm really glad to see you. Right, let's do that. We could also evolve this. Oh, that's really good as well. Trading there. Yep, I think that was a pretty good turn. Don't know about you, but that's a nice board. Please don't vanish everything away. No vanish today. Marvellous. There will be some face damage though, I imagine. No, you're actually trading. Captain's Parrot getting some value. Admittedly, it is 3 mana. And there's a portable ice wall for 1. There's that face damage. And a shiv. To try and draw you more of those treasures, you're getting very close to those treasures. I think right now... that is minions that have died this game. Let's get some more then. That's a pretty strong board. I think we will evolve this. Ooh, Cavaldir Raider. Unfortunately, it doesn't synergize with evolving itself. Now, what do I want to do? Do I want a Lich King? Lich King is probably my best choice here. It's a pretty big board, Toomba. It's a lot of damage you're staring down.
Oh, isn't this one cursed?
It could get you into some bother, that's for sure. You're gonna hit that. Oh my, you're going to hit that. Okay. Oh, there's the Dream Grove ring. I feel like, I feel like hitting this for 5. Then doing this. And that. Then 8, 12, 16, 20, 26. And then we could... Why not? Another 8. And I think that'll do. It was a bit of a shaky start.
I don't know where I got this.
I know where you got that. It was from that hero power. There is Rin to be an obstacle. Ooh, that's quite good. How are we going to get past this, though? Death Coil will deal 5 damage, which means that we can do that. And I can hit Rin. We want to hit here. Evolve that. Ooh, Hogger. Nice to see you. And then we want to hit here, and we are good.
Best be focusing on the fight and not your words.
Funny, you should be focusing on it too. This Cavaldir Raider wants to say hi with his axe. Quite a few of these have ended with axes, I've noticed. Oh well, victory is mine! Ooh, the golden candle. The golden candle is really important because a lot of the strategies of the additional 4 bosses rely on spells, and if you can get rid of all of their spells with legendary minions, a lot of their gimmicks get negated. We're going with this. Grimmer Patron is nice, but it doesn't tend to stick on the board long enough. Case Study is also nice, but it's quite random. This is a great thing to see. I only hope I get to draw it. Ideally, you want to get this earlier on in the run so that you can get Bartender Bob to guarantee that it starts in your hand, but I'll take it. As for our loot, we have more carvings. No thanks. We have Flood. Not really good. And then we have... Ooh. That could be interesting. The Muckmorpher is not that great. Evolve... Actually, I'm almost tempted to take the Flood here because they're minions, and my deck is quite spell-heavy. Plus, there is the Primal Fin Totem. I'm going to go with Flood. Encounter number 8 is Liliel Suntier. She makes the instability of the universe work for her. Her passive is Mini Portal. After you cast a spell, summon a random 1-cost minion. In Heroic, she summons a random minion of the cost of the spell that she has cast, and is extremely dangerous. We shouldn't underestimate her even now, though, with it just being 1-drops. They do add up.
Vecina versus Liliel.
Let us resolve this quickly.
I dare not waste effort on the likes of you.
We don't want Finley here. We also don't want Rockbiter. We want this Knife Juggler. We also need to be wary that our opponent starts with a lot of mana. That's going to help a tiny bit. That's going to help a lot, but not right now. Golden Candle.
Job's done.
That's really going to help because you won't have any spells. Nice to see you.
I do not have time to waste.
Your words will be forgotten, just like you.
What we want is to get a board full of minions. And I want to trade away this minion here.
This fight is a numbers game, and I'll win.
You probably will at this rate. However, I could Feral Spirit here. The AI does not know that Conjurer's Calling is a far better spell to be cast on their own minions. They like to use it on your minions, which is actually quite an advantage. I'm going to Feral Spirit here. Get rid of this minion. I need more minions on the board than my opponent.
You never know what can slip through the cracks. Small things add up quickly.
That they do! Right, what we want to do now is we want to... I want to... trade here. Go for the face. Go for the face. And evolve this. So that it will survive. Unfortunately, oh, you'll survive too.
You want it?
That is a big minion, but we have the advantage here. Prepare for silliness, folks. The Golden Candle. It's a 1-1. Doesn't matter. We have Ice Howl. We also have Baron Rivendare. If we get any death rattles, that'll be quite useful.
You cannot stop the...
Now it is a Legendaries versus Legendaries battle. And our opponent does have more mana than us. Reno Jackson, not surprisingly, is active, and we just drew Bolvar 4 Dragon. That's going to be quite useful. Now what do we want to do? We want to trade this in here. We want to trade actually here. And then do this. Lovely. And then start dealing some damage. And while we're here, we might as well play Blood Mage Thalnos. We'll draw a lot of cards if it dies. It's just a shame that your whole casting spells thing isn't going to work anymore. I would be sad, only I'm not. Do we want to Leroy Jenkins here? It will save my Flame Leviathan. So you know what? We'll do it. Kapow! Trade here. Do that to get quite a few cards. That there. This here. And now it's an 8/8. Pretty good, wouldn't you say?
You don't deserve a real challenge.
Oh dear. Oh, that's not good at all. That's kind of terrible. Okay, what can we do? Don't panic. Trade here. Trade here. Go face. Evolve. That's not too bad, although it will give my opponent an extra 2/2. We have Reno Jackson just in case I want to play Whizbang. You don't often hear Whizbang come into play.
Stand back and be amazed.
Are you amazed? You should be. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! It's safe to say this is not going wonderfully. Godfrey, right. Godfrey clears.
This will be a massive challenge.
Thanks to Hogger. Ha ha ha! 1 minute, you think it's all over, and then a random legendary saves you.
Just in time.
Oh, hello Nosdormu. How you doing? Are you well? We don't have very long to make our decisions here. Except we do, because in this mode Nosdormu doesn't properly work. So what I'm going to do is... that's an 8/7. Not yet big enough. I'm going to hit the face here. Get a full 12 with Taunt. That's quite nice. I'm going to Bran, and then I will Genzo. Your turn. That's pretty good. Going to trade there, that's fine. Haka. Don't really feel like playing Haka right now. At all. I could... How many pirates do I have?
I never fight fair.
I have one, and would you believe it? That one is actually going to be useful. Let's evolve Bran. Not bad, considering the double death rattles.
The icy wind.
Hello, Syndragosa. Chances are you are not going to be able to get those 0/1s turned into legendaries. Osrook. Do I want to do anything with Osrook? Not really. I want to trade... Do I want to trade this? Do I want to trade into this? Possibly not. That's not too bad.
You already caused enough damage.
I have. I'm just going to cause some more. It's sort of what I do. I want to mitigate some of this damage. That's probably the best way to do it. Goodbye, Sans. You are no more. Play this just to block something. Do this, and then I actually do control... Oh, I control a dragon. I don't want to give you more legendaries. That's a lot better. That's loads better. Death Grip might be useful. And there is Ysera. You did get quite a few very nice legendaries, didn't you? You did. Geosculptor Yip's not going to do anything because we do not have any armor. I could trade into this. I probably should. Just to get all these 1/1s. And I think I'll play Nosdormu. The sands are back! You got really good legendaries, didn't you? That's Nosdormu going back into my hand, isn't it? Yep. Goodbye, Nosdormu.
Don't underestimate
And
them.
that's a spell, so you get a 1-drop. And a dream card, which could also be another spell. If you have no duplicates, the next spell you cast will cost 0. I have Death Grip? I'll cast it, I suppose?
Embrace the power of the Cabal.
Not gonna get many other opportunities. Ooh. Nice. That's nice too. I actually want to get rid of this Divine Shield. Let's see what happens now.
The feast of souls.
I'm glad you don't have any Cthulhu synergy. I'm not glad, however, that you're just going to hit me in the face now. That's unfortunate. Alright. Think, Kiko, what can we do? We could heavily buff a card that's in our hand. We do have Reno Jackson in case things get terrible. We do.
Hey, join the goats or meet my fish.
What are we buffing? That's a really good minion now. I should play that next turn.
Leave slash.
There we go. Going to evolve this one.
Holy Grizzly.
That could be potentially useful. Let's make some space, shall we? We're going to be playing Bolvar next turn.
I dream.
Oh, we're definitely going to be playing Bolvar next turn because that is, oh dear.
Come out, little one.
Oh dear. Here come the legendaries to save the day. I'm actually starting to run out of cards. I'm starting to run out. That's not great, but... And you're actually full on cards. Alright, Toki's not going to be that useful right now. You are, though. That's a 26-12 for 5 mana. You know, perfectly balanced.
An experiment.
Get rid of you. Get rid of
Rafaam!
you.
Leave
Do I want to do this? Yes, I do. I want those 2/2s. And now I want something better than this. That's pretty good, it will freeze things. Goodbye, Hemet. Are you dreaming away, Bolvar? Oh, my dreams! It's back to being a 1/7. Hey, Toshley! I did warn you this would get silly, and silly it has gotten. Cloakfield on Toshley? Alright. Okay, we have lots and lots of 2/2s, and you can't even get any more minions. This may be the thing that saves me. Ooh, Ice Howl. Ice Howl's pretty good right now. Ice Howl's very good right now. Trade, 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 trade. Loads of 1/1s. No Gormok for you, that would actually have been pretty good. Okay, that's an Emerald Drake. That's fine. Nightmare on this one. Your 1/1. Still not got a great way of dealing with that Ysera. That is now no longer frozen. Finley, still don't want to see you really. I still have a Reno. Bolvar. I'm gonna Toki. I hope we can. Bolf Ram Shield. Well, first thing we want to do is give you a random beast. That seems pretty decent. Then I want to ignore this because that's not really going to do very much. Going to trade into this. Gonna get lots of 1/1s here. And then bit of a downgrade. Bye-bye, Lord Jaraxxus. I'm really glad you didn't play that. Trade. Trade, eh? Okay. That wouldn't have been that useful for me anyway. This is currently a 12-7. Bolf might be interesting. Geosculptor, yep, might be interesting just to get a 9-drop. But this just has a lot of health. We could get a fair few interesting trades this way.
Your kind disgusts me.
Now let's see. Get rid of this. We still haven't found a way to get rid of you. That's kind of worrying. That's going to protect my health as well. I want to get rid of this. And do this. And I think I'm good. You are running out of cards. That is one thing that is working to my benefit. You are running out of steam. Unfortunately, this running out of steam might not make a difference if you are able to kill me. This could very well end in sadness. Aku the Moon Eater. Alright. Geosculptor, yep. I'm going to be taking 7, 14, 19, 21 damage. Not enough to kill me. That is a dangerous gambit. I don't have anything to really copy with the Herald. And 18-7's really only going to get rid of 1 minion. This will block 1 minion.
Perhaps I can end this soon.
Perhaps you can. I might actually want to play this just for the hero power. Or I could just play Baku the Moon Eater. Baku the Moon Eater won't necessarily die to one particular thing. We'll go with that. We're out of cards. Oh dear. That's a lot of damage. And that's it. Unfortunately, we will not be seeing the final 4 fights. Because I was bested. I'd hoped to get past the amount of spells that she could deal, but unfortunately her legendaries were a lot better than mine. But such is the way of things sometimes.
That was even easier than I thought.
You thought that was easy? Oh man, that was far from easy. Unfortunately, I can't show you the final 4 additional encounters, but maybe that's not a bad thing. Perhaps you should try and see if you can do better. See if you can succeed where I failed. I gave it my all, but in the end, the quality of my opponent's legendaries were just far better than mine. It's all luck in the end, especially when your entire deck is a random pile of legends. And so, that was my attempt at getting through Chapter 5 of the Kirin Citidel. Don't worry about the whole scheme of the League of E.V.I.L. You don't have to worry, a far more competent minion of the League of E.V.I.L. managed to succeed where I failed, and the League of E.V.I.L. gained control of Dalaran. What are they planning with the floating city? What terror will they unleash? And can anyone possibly stop them? They probably can, but not here. Also, the anomaly for next time would be that both players start the game with 2 extra cards and mana crystals, which would also be extremely powerful for those extra encounters. Encounters I'm only sorry that we won't be able to see, but such is the way of things. And so, when we come back, folks, something else completely, for I have given every single chapter a try. I made it through the first 4, and while the 5th one may have defeated me, I gave it my all. And so, when we come back, folks, something somewhat different. It can't be completely different, because it's still going to be Hearthstone related. Will it be a tavern brawl? Will it be a deck that I've been playing? Or will it be something related to the upcoming expansion, Saviors of Oldham? You'll just have to wait and see. But I encourage you to give the Dalaran Heist a try. It's really fun, and the 5th chapter is the most fun of them all. And it's also the most difficult, but hey! The challenge makes it all the more exciting. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. I can imagine Rafaam looking very disappointingly at Vicina, just shrugging, going, We'll get more minions to do it, don't worry. Let's go over to Bartender Bob's and get a drink. I'm buying. Just kidding. You're buying. What, you want to be paid for all this? No, 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 this is coming out of your pocket. What do you mean you don't have any money? Oh, fine, I'm buying then. Stupid minions not having any money. Later.